rapidinho aqui, antes da gente começar. Posso falar? Vamos fazer silêncio, todo mundo. Deixa eu falar uma coisa aqui, vou falar em português rapidinho para vocês entenderem o que vai acontecer aqui hoje. Tá? Primeiro, eu preciso que, ano passado, eu lembro que quando eu fui fazer essa apresentação, principalmente com o Fundamental 2, foi o caos. Então, assim, eu quero respeito, porque do mesmo jeito que tem gente que às vezes não está nem aí, tem gente que quer ver o que a gente está falando aqui na frente. Então, assim, vamos ficar de boa, relax, sem problemas. Tá? Por que esse ano não teve apresentação do Fundamental 2 aqui em cima? Sim, a gente vai falar daqui a pouquinho. É o seguinte, a gente decidiu não fazer apresentações para o Fundamental 2 esse ano, porque acho que quando eu conversei com o Arthur, a gente achou mais interessante dar o contexto histórico de por que aconteceu o Thanksgiving, por que ele acontece e o que acontece hoje nos Estados Unidos em relação ao Thanksgiving, do que fazer uma apresentação Fundamental 2, ok? Terceiro, que é muito importante, eu não vou falar português durante a apresentação. Então, assim, prestem atenção, escutem, vejam o que a gente está falando, não vai demorar, vai ser bem tranquilo, mas eu preciso do silêncio de vocês. Porque é uma pessoa contra esse tanto de gente. Quando se começa a falar, não dá para fazer. Combinado? Combinado? Estamos conversados? Sim? Can I start? Okay. So let's go. I'm going to try to put my English in a way that everybody understands. Okay? Alright. So we're going to start talking about the most important holiday in America. Okay? It's Christmas. No. It's Independence Day. No. It's Thanksgiving is the most important holiday in America. Okay? But the question here is how Thanksgiving started. How why people started celebrating Thanksgiving in America. Okay? So, first question. Thanksgiving happens in which month of the year? When? It happens in November, right? It doesn't happen in July, right? No. July is Independence Day, yes? Okay? Christmas is in December, right? So, Thanksgiving, we celebrate it on November. But the question is, when in November? 22nd? No. It's not on the 22nd. We celebrate Thanksgiving on the last Thursday of November. Okay? Last Thursday, right, from the month of November. Okay? So the last Thursday, we celebrate Thanksgiving. Alright? Okay? That's why we are celebrating Thanksgiving now, because it's the last Thursday. Alright? Now, when we talk about Thanksgiving, we are talking about giving thanks. Okay? We thank the things we have in our lives. Our family, our school, our teachers, our dog. I know. Yes, right? Yeah. Okay? Now, when we talk about Thanksgiving, we also talk about Okay? We also talk about pilgrims. Now question. Pilgrims, are they American? Are pilgrims American or no? The teacher, I have no idea. Pilgrims are not American. They are from England. Okay? Yes? They are English. Okay? Alright. Now, why did they leave England? Why they moved to the United States? Alright? So, in England, on this date, right, on the 1600s, the pilgrims were having problems with the church. Okay? Do you know church? Church is where you pray, right? Okay? Now, they were having problems with the church. The church, they had rules that the pilgrims didn't like. Okay? They started to be persecuted. And people wanted to arrest the pilgrims because of what they believed. Okay? So the pilgrims got really, really angry. They were really, really angry with the Church of England. So they had an idea. Instead of staying in England, let's move to a new place. Let's move to a new country. So they moved to United States. Okay? Now question. The pilgrims left Europe, okay, on a boat. Do you know the name of this boat? Titanic. What is the name of the ship? Mayflower. Very good. Now let me ask you a question now. The Mayflower had bathrooms. The Mayflower had refrigerators. They had freezers. Okay? So no bathroom, no refrigerator, no freezer. So it's a very dirty place. Yeah, no. So it's an extremely dirty place. So what's the problem when that happens? People start dying. Very good. Okay? People were dying. Okay? Because of all this things on the ship. Okay? So look. They left a city called Plymouth. So they got the ship and they went to Massachusetts in the United States. Okay? So they went to Massachusetts, right, in the United States. Now, how long was this trip? 2 years? 4 years? 5 years? No, it was, for the time, it was a very fast trip, okay? They left Europe September 16, 1620, and they arrived in the United States on November 21st, 1620. So basically 2 months, okay? 2 months navigating, okay? Now, what was the problem when they arrived on United States? Remember, they arrived in November, okay? So, as they arrived in November, what was the season in November? It was winter, okay? Talking about the seasons, let's remember the 4 seasons. I have winter, I have summer, what else? Spring, very good, and fall, okay? The 4 seasons, alright? So, pay attention on the back, pay attention on the back, alright? So, they arrived, remember, they arrived in America, right, on November. So when they arrived in America, they were having a very hard winter. Okay? So everything was ice. Everything was ice and snow. Alright? So when you arrive in a place with ice and snow, can they plant something in that place? So imagine with me, they come from a ship with no food. They arrive in America with snow and ice. They can't plant, so they needed help. Yes or no? Who helped them? The natives. Okay? Teacher, can I say Indians? No. Why not? Because Indians are people from India. Okay? So, the natives helped them plant their food, taught them how to create animals, how to plant their food, so they can survive a very hard winter. Okay? So on the spring, they got their food from the winter, and they decided to invite the natives. They decided to invite the natives to eat because they helped me, right? Which is the next one? Very good. So this is a picture of the first Thanksgiving. You can say that we have the natives and we have the pilgrims sharing their food. We have the natives and the pilgrims eating together as friends. Okay? So, look at the back. This side, yes. I can listen to all of you. Alright? So look, the natives and the pilgrims, they got together to share their food. That's what they call the first Thanksgiving. Okay? Alright? Now, today, right, Thanksgiving is very different from what it was in the past. So, with me, today, do you think American families, do they invite the natives to the table? They don't, right? So now it's a time where they get together with their family and they give thanks. It's done, graças, okay? They thank God for their food, for their family, for their friends. Okay? Yes, go on. Now, this is just one example of the food that we have in Thanksgiving. Okay? It's mainly American food. I'm going to be honest, I prefer Brazilian food, but okay, alright? Yes. But this is a table, a typical table for an American family when they have Thanksgiving. So you have the pies, you have the turkey, you have corn, you have potatoes. Mainly is what they had in the past. They had corn, they had potatoes, they had turkeys. Okay? Yes? Now, in America today, as we were talking, Thanksgiving is very different. You have the family, where you get together and eat with your family, yes? When you finish eating, you finish giving thanks. When you finish saying thank you God for the food, thank you God for my family, thank you God for the teachers for the school. When you finish that, you go to the street for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. What is this? Macy's is an department store, you know, Henry, Zara, Riachuelo, you know those stores. Yeah, Macy's is an example of those stores. So what do? Macy's, they put a lot of giant balloons on the street. Look, you have a parade with a lot of people and a lot of balloons on the street. Okay? People on the back. Very good. Oh, look, you have the Macy's parade where you can get your family, come to the parade, watch the balloons, okay? So it's a very different day in America, all right? We also have during the Thanksgiving Day, you know that Americans, they are not a big fan of soccer, right? They don't like soccer that much. They have their specific football, yes? Which is the American football. And on Thanksgiving Day is a day that they have games all day, from the morning to the night, okay? It's a very special day for people who like American sports, okay? You can see that people play, they eat during the game, okay? They have potatoes, they have meat, so they eat in the middle of the game, they stop to eat. So it's a very cool game to watch during the Thanksgiving Day parade. And there is also a very, very important thing that happens one day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Black Friday happens one day after Thanksgiving. Okay? Do you know why we have Black Friday? Atisha, Black Friday is a day that you have promotions, you have discounts, you have sales, so you can buy things. Black Friday started because in the past, when the food was there, comida sobrava, yes, they used to do that, to give to other people, sell to other people, so that's how it started, okay? So Black Friday is a very American thing that now Brazil is doing, okay? Yes? Okay. Now, guys, silence. Now, what is the most important thing about Thanksgiving? Because it's not Black Friday, it's not Macy's parade, it's not the food. What is the most important thing about Thanksgiving? Giving thanks. Very good. Let's remember that the most important thing about Thanksgiving is thank God for everything you have. Alright? No problems? No. Who's calling me? No? Do you have any questions regarding Thanksgiving? No? So let's remember, everybody in Brazil we have Thanksgiving. Not like America, yes? We don't get together and eat. But people are starting to celebrate Thanksgiving. Because remember, Thanksgiving, just like Bispo Luigi said, it's the beginning of the evangelicals. Okay? That's where evangelicals started. So we are starting to have some Thanksgiving celebrations. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so for today, that's why we decided to do a historical explanation of what is Thanksgiving for you guys. Okay? Now, do you want me to do the Thanksgiving? Okay, cool. Fernanda pediu um favor pra gente aqui. Pessoal aí, ó, a Fernanda pediu um favor pra gente. Eu vou contar até 3 e vocês vão gritar Happy Thanksgiving, ok? Yes? Mas assim, eu não quero gritinho de chuva não. Se for mais jogo, você pode ir embora, tá? Yes? Vamos lá? No 3, hein? 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys for everything.